So I'm here with Matt Brady. He's a software developer here at RunSignup. Now, Matt, when and why did you start here at RunSignup?
So I started here last January 2023. I started as a co-op and I worked here through the summer that year. I worked until August and then I went back to school for my senior year at Rowan. From there, I continued working part-time. So while I was doing classes my last 2 semesters, I worked here doing about 20 hours a week. I graduated this May and then in June I started full-time. So I've been here for 2 months now.
What is the co-op experience like?
So the co-op experience is really interesting because you come in and it feels like you're a part of the team. They get you started with some smaller tasks just to get used to the code base. So what we use here for our backend is PHP. And prior to working here, I've never coded in PHP. So I started out with just small tasks like changing things on the front end just to get used to using PHP and where all the files are in our large code base. So just that to get your feet wet. And then from there on, I just started moving on to bigger and bigger tasks. But what I really liked is you immediately start doing stuff that customers can see. Like many other places and friends I know work internships and their first months, they don't touch code. Here, I was submitting pull requests within like the first week, the second week. It wasn't anything major, but it was still stuff that you can actually see and point to. You can point to a section of the website and be like, I actually changed this. I'm doing something.
Now, what has changed from going from the co-op to being here full time?
I just feel like now I just have a lot more experience with it. So when I first started, a lot of my time spent was just like trying to figure out how to find stuff, like where it is in this our large code base. But now I kind of know my way around it, and I've been working in the same areas. So I've just been a lot more efficient and taking on bigger tasks as I go. So I just feel like I'm a lot more comfortable now, and I have a better work routine and just getting stuff done a lot faster.
Now, when you get projects assigned to you, how does that work from like start to finish?
I mainly work in memberships. Like almost every task I do is going to be a memberships-based task. So we use GitHub to manage all these tasks, and basically we just order them from high priority to low. And Jonathan is the lead for memberships, and he just kind of decides what he wants us to have first. And if it's something that's not super major, but like a high priority item, I'll probably just take that and just try and get as much of it out there just so we can remain productive. Jonathan usually takes on like the bigger, more complicated tasks, while I'll take like some of the less complicated, but still like important to customers, and just try and get them done.
So, what kind of projects have you been working on within memberships?
As a co-op, my first project was membership levels. That was my first like major project. What I did was I worked on the membership wizard. So when you're creating a membership organization, you have membership levels that you can create.
That's individual, family, organization.
Yeah, so the membership levels can be different things like that. So I started working on with the wizard, and then I continued that for the membership dashboard. And from there, I just worked on many different other membership tasks like custom questions, reports, and just any other things that you can see on the dashboard. A lot of stuff is just bringing it over from our tickets, is just making that possible to be done for memberships too.
And what are you working on now and in the future?
So right now I'm working on the membership self-serve portal. This will be a place on the website where users, so if you're a member of an organization, this will be a place where you can manage that membership. So you can come here and you can see all your personal info and all the info of other people on your membership, and you can manage that personal info on your own without contacting or emailing a director and being like, can you update my name? Can you update my email? You can just log on and see your membership. So this is different because most of the software we work on is the director side. So the director gets to have all the fun and see all our software, but now the member can actually go on there and they'll be able to update their question responses along with their personal information. They'll be able to cancel their membership if they want, or manage auto renew stuff eventually.
Now, I know with developers you have Monday tasks that you do. Can you explain what they are and one that you've done recently?
Yeah, so Monday tasks are just small tasks that are just maintenance stuff for the website, stuff that needs to get done, but wouldn't be like a large task. So it's something just so you can get an easy win to start the week, and just like things that aren't like a huge task that you're going to dedicate to someone. It's kind of like a volunteer system where you can just grab it. So my Monday tasks are kind of different, is I still kind of stay with memberships. So there's a lot of like small membership tasks that need to get done. So I'll just take some small tasks and just that will be my Monday task. So an example of that is recently Joel got Apple Wallet out for memberships. So throughout the website, when you purchase a membership, you can now add that to your Apple Wallet. But we wanted to make that optional for directors. So a small task was just adding that in to the dashboard. So now in the membership dashboard, a director can decide if they want that to be on or off. So just a quick task like that of giving the director an option to turn on Apple Wallet or turn off was my Monday task. So it didn't take long. It was just a quick addition to the dashboard.
Now, do you do like one Monday task per week, or is it just however many you want to grab?
Well, yeah, it doesn't have to be one. It's kind of just like if you're in between tasks, you take it, and it doesn't have to be a Monday. It's really just like if you ever just like in between tasks, you can just grab something. Or sometimes you have like a big task and you want to take a break from it. You can get a quick win and then get back to.
So like if you're waiting for like a code review or something like that, you can.
Yeah, you kind of
take
just
out-
like look over and you're like, oh, this should be easy. Let me just get that because there's like a bug or something small like that.
Now, what is the greatest strength of the development team?
I think that the greatest strength is just overall everyone's so helpful. So if you need like any help with anything, you can just ask them on Slack since we work remote. Like 90% of people are remote each day. So you don't feel like you're being rude for asking anyone for help. And everyone doesn't really have a big ego. So it's like you just ask them a quick question. They're going to help you. They're not going to make you feel dumb or anything. Even if you are asking a really stupid question, which I did many times as a co-op and still do now, no one's going to make you feel bad or anything. They're going to be helpful and try and make you the best developer that you can be.
Now, do you have a fun story that you want to share about working here at RunSignup?
One fun story is that in May, we had the RRCA convention, and that was in Costa Mesa, California. And since I was working on memberships, I was able to go to that, and I was able to see Jonathan present a lot of the membership stuff we had. He was presenting all the different things like memberships and membership levels and all the stuff we're trying to add this year, so RRCA can be able to use our membership platform and all those clubs. And while Jonathan was presenting, he was presenting a lot of the stuff that I was working on, all the stuff he was working on. And Bob was just interrupting him and being like, oh, who did that? Trying to give me credit for things. Just interrupting Jonathan's presentation and making it even harder for him. So I thought that was a funny story that just shows that everyone shares the credit. And it's just like a good culture here where even the owner is interrupting a presentation just to give me credit for things.
Well, thanks for talking with us, Matt.
Thank you.
Now, what are you, the seventh Matt here? How many Matts are there?
I don't know. I lost count. I don't think I was definitely not the first, and I don't think I'm the last either.